Are we back? I'm going to go over one trade setup that I really like using T levels. And my favorite thing is to use the T levels, exhaustion areas. I don't like messing around in the gray zone. That's sort of the scalp zone. Not my trading style. I will trade it sometimes, but the majority of my bigger trades that I'm looking for, because I'm after just a certain points every day. So where I get the most points out of it is trading the exhaustion levels or extension levels. From the T levels. That's where the T levels are going to help you out a lot, knowing where you're overbought and oversold. And then using the gray zone. Basically, this is a histogram of buy versus sell volume. And they've added the transparency here so you can actually see the buy or sell volume building within, say we're, you got a lot of sell volume here, but you can see the buy volume beneath it. So that's also very helpful. A lot of times what you'll see is the sell essentially comes on this little flip right here. Okay, obviously when the buyers overrun the sellers, that's the idea. You'll see it there. You'll see the sell happen here, and that's why I like to see the volume behind it as well. And there's an indicator that's free on TradingView that you can do this with, but it's not nearly as smooth or as refined as this one, which is why I like this one better. But you can start looking for these points. You can also start looking for these points too, where the sellers are completely gone. Okay, sellers are completely gone. What happens? We sell. Well, why is that? Well, because everybody that's in the market at this particular point in time has become a buyer. And so once you're all buyer, then people have to start becoming seller. There's just no, essentially that's your exhaustion point. So I like looking for zones like that. You had a situation here where this was more of a short squeeze, but you did start seeing the sellers building up. And of course, you start getting a little bit of a sell there when that happened. And then you had another version of this here where you just had all buyer show up because all the sellers were gone. And then what happened? You shortly had another sell. That was into the London session. And then you had a situation right here where it wasn't really clear until about right here. So you wouldn't really, a lot of times you'll have the same buildup of buyers into a resistance, and then the reversal comes, but it wasn't really clear there. And so I did not take this particular trade, though I know this is normally a trade I like to take, is the opening reversal like that, the fade, especially on a fake short rally, which was what that was. Similar situation. So using the gray zone essentially is one of my favorite things, because look, once again, you had the reversal, and I'll say this in my chat all the time, like, man, all the sellers are gone. They're all gone. What I'm talking about is there's no more sellers in the gray zone. There's no more sell volume left, and they're taking it right into resistance. And what happens every time? All these people that were buying, they all become sellers, and then they get taken out. And then the same thing happens on the other side too. Once all the buyers are gone, that's when they start coming in again, because once all the buyers are gone, everybody's a seller, so the sellers have to start becoming buyers. That's essentially one of the trades I like to take using the T-level indicators. So you can get a free trial, 7 days. Use my link in the description, or I'm going to put a QR code up here, and you guys can get a free trial. Make sure to go to the Discord, get in there, start learning about how to use. There's a million different ways to use it. Find one that fits your personality, fits your style, and I promise you, if you are disciplined and learn how to use it, you'll easily make your money back with this indicator in one trade. Okay, even if you're just trading the micro E-mini one contract, you're making your money back using this. So definitely worth it, and we'll see you next time. Peace.